Great news, guys. We're all gonna be rich. Probably. We were almost rich yesterday, but Fernando Tatis couldn't get us home. In his defense, every one of his at-bats ended with a 100-mile-per-hour missile. So there was that. The last one went 366 feet, but just didn't clear a fence. Basically, all I'm saying is, we're right there. And today, I think we're getting over the hump. We're talking a $10 to win almost 2K home run nuke that only needs 3 guys to hook us up. We'll get to that in just a second, but first, we have to get you subscribed to this channel. It's the right thing to do. But I will warn you, people have been saying the subscribe button on YouTube isn't working, so be careful. Just tap it once, like real light. You may as well get the notifications on too while you're at it so you don't miss anything. You know you'll forget. Anyways, before we get to the home run parlay, let's get into the pitcher streets again. How about Spencer Arrighetti over 5.5 strikeouts plus 132 at FanDuel? FanDuel has by far the best price in this market at the moment, but there is a little old school trick involved. If you click over 5.5, the price is plus 132. But if you go down to 6+, the price is plus 126. Always, always, always check both options before you bet. A lot of times they're different. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but we do this every single day, so it starts to add up after a while. We're talking math here. Anyways, the thing with this guy, he's getting 6 tonight. I know the haters are going to say that he's never done this before, but as usual, the haters aren't even thinking this thing through. His first 2 starts were against the Kansas City Royals, who don't even strike out. And the Atlanta Braves aren't really a strikeout team either. They hit a lot of bombs too, so you can't even take guys against them. This kid still got 5 of those Atlanta Braves. What was even more telling was he came out of the Braves game with 15 swinging strikes. Making guys swing at air is a must, and I think this kid can do it all the time. Tonight, our guy Spencer is going to see the Chicago Cubs, who swing at air all the time. Yan Gomes, Patrick Wisdom, Christopher Morel, Matt Mervis, Dansby Swanson, Garrett Cooper, they're all 30-plus CSW guys over the last week. On top of that, this kid throws a curveball to lefties that's going to make Michael Busch and Michael Tautman weak at the knees. If I had to guess, I'd say Spencer is done with this thing by the middle of the 2nd inning. Just feels right. Speaking of feeling right, nothing feels more righter than today's Dinger Parlay. We're starting early afternoon with Miguel Sano home run plus 370. It should be noted that I only played this at FanDuel because BetMGM would not let me make the move. I'm limited pretty bad over there, so I had to go elsewhere. But if you can play at BetMGM, I would do it there because it's like 10 to get 2K. Still, we can go 10 to get 1,800. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, I know what you haters are going to say, that Sano only has 1 home run and 57 at-bats this season. Guess what? Everybody knows that. MLB stats are public. But the thing with Sano is, he is tearing the cover off the ball when he hits it. 5 out of the last 6 balls that his bat made contact with went off the bat at over 100 miles per hour. At some point, these balls are going to start finding some bleachers. And that might even be as soon as today, because he's up against a known dinger giver-upper in Dean Kramer. Dean has already given up 5 home runs this season, 3 of them been to righties, and to be honest with you, I'd be shocked if he doesn't give up his 4th one to Miguel Sano today. Next up, Jack Suwinski, home run plus 560. Jack should never be priced this high against the righty. He just shouldn't. He's another guy that's been crushing the baseballs lately. Well, against righties. He just had a 388-foot flyout the other day. That doesn't show up in the box score, but the streets, they know about it. Today, he's getting Bryce Wilson, who's already given up 2 home runs to left-handed hitters in just 13 innings of work so far this season. My guess is Jack puts one into orbit at some point, maybe even 2. Finally, tying this whole thing together is Eloy Jimenez home run plus 500. I can guarantee you that this is the last guy Joe Ryan wants to see tonight. Jimenez owns Joe Ryan. Everybody knows that. It's a miracle that he only has 1 home run off him in his career. Now, I love Joe Ryan as the next guy. He's a strikeout guy, but he's also a dinger guy. The man gave up 23 home runs to right-handed hitters last season. He's a known dinger giver-upper. That's just all there is. The 4-seamer seems to be his issue, and Jimenez smokes those. The thing is, Jimenez can get the off-speed stuff too. Just yesterday, he put a Pablo Lopez curveball through somebody's windshield in the parking lot. Everybody saw it. I think he gets another one today. Just feels right. I'll see you guys on the live stream later on today. Don't forget to get the notifications on.